Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Wednesday morning. I hope that you are having a great day. I wanted to talk a little bit today about some of the things that I do with my marketing stuff and how it's helped me, and just something for everyone to think about and how it might help you. Um, so, a lot of times you look at this, and I posted a video yesterday about the amount of times that I post in a day. There's also some other things that you can do if you're trying to grow a following and you're trying to get people to engage with you on social media, which is really what you want. You want to get that engagement rate up so that people know you're there. And you pose questions and things like that. And you, like in a comment, you're gonna ask a question, or in your post, you're gonna ask a question. And I try to always ask a question, but sometimes I don't. I also try not to post very much about what I actually do because I want you to know who I am. I don't, I think that people buy from the person; they don't buy from the company. I mean, I 100% believe that. And so, if you create that relationship with someone, that's what you get. This is true. I mean, this happened to me twice yesterday. Okay, so it happens to me almost daily. People will call me, or people will buy exclusively from me because they know who I am. How do they know who I am? Did I show up at their house and knock on their door? Nope. I do try to get around and go see realtors from time to time if I have time, which is really hard to do. That's why I like to do it this way. I like to be on social media. One of the things that goes a lot further, though, than, and I'm not bagging on likes on posts and things like that, because that's a great thing, but you actually get more from a comment than you do from a like. And if you're looking for followers or supporters or people to like your page and follow you and do those things and continue to see you, what you need to do is you need to go through and comment on some of their posts and look at something. If someone brings you value, and I'm not saying go comment on every single post. If you've ever listened to Gary Vee, he talks about this $80 campaign or whatever. Well, basically what it is you comment on 90 posts a day. A comment, not a like, because a like just is a like, right? A comment actually gives someone some value, that gives them some meaning, it gives them some feedback. So if you like my post, that's awesome. I totally appreciate it. If you comment, though, from me personally and from a lot of other people, because I've seen this work, I've got almost 1,200 followers and I've grown that in about 4 months, which isn't a lot. I mean, I know that there's some out there with 3.7 million followers, but there's different ways to get those, and I do it a little differently. I actually like to get organic following where people I actually know, or people who want to follow me, not people who just follow. And so that's where I'm at. There's this follow back thing where people will go and they'll follow you, and then as soon as you follow them back, they'll unfollow you. So you'll see your number jumps up and down. Like when I first started, I was looking at it like I had 300 followers, which were mostly family and friends and things like that. But then you start getting these organic follows. Those are organic as well, but you start getting more of them from other people who you don't really know but like your content. And so in order for that to continue to happen, you need to engage them. You need to make sure that they understand that you care about them and keep them there. But you can grow your following real simple by going and following someone, and then as soon as they follow you, delete them, because half the people won't unblock, or they won't unfollow you. They'll hang out. That's how some people get these enormous amounts of followers. Okay, there's also people like celebrities and things like that who actually have followers because they really like what they have to show. But that's something that to think about. I posed a question in my stories. It was, what is more meaningful to you? And I'm going to be surprised if it's not likes, because a lot of people think that likes are the way to go, which it is. It's nice. It's nice to know that you looked at the post, but it's really easy to just heart everything as you go down. And that's on any platform. You can like whatever, but what really brings value to that person, if they're giving you value, if you actually sit there and you read it, and like I post a lot of inspirational stuff, if it hits you some way, it helps that person in their marketing to have feedback. And feedback is really hard to get. I've learned that it's really hard to get. The most feedback that I get is when I pose a question in the stories, and 90% of the time it's not something that is relevant. I get a lot of, hey, here's this question, this or that, or I ask something where it's an open-ended answer. And they're like, totally not what we're looking at here in this question, but please follow me. Or do you need this, or do you need that? And that doesn't bring me value like it would bring someone else value. I don't think that that's what it's about. What I'm asking you when I ask you for a question is a meaningful answer, because I will analyze that and then do something in an appropriate based on what that is. So like if it's someone says, hey, like the lighting's bad in this video. If someone gave me a comment like that, then I'd be like, oh, well, what do I need to do to fix that? Or if I pose a question about something, do you like shutters or faux wood blinds more? I would offer them more, because it's based on the feedback that you get. A heart as a like is just telling me you like it, but it's kind of generic, right? But when you give someone feedback, they have something to work with. And that's really what it's about. So I want you to think about that. I posted something earlier that said, hey, I want you to go and leave 5 meaningful comments today. And I want you to think about that. If you see something that moves you, that brings you value, whatever that value is, it could be, hey, I needed blinds today. Hey, I needed that little bit of inspiration today. Hey, I needed that little bit of motivation today. Then comment that. Comment what value it brought you, so that they know that they're doing something that is helpful to you, rather than wasting your time by just posting meaningless pictures or comments or content that doesn't mean anything to them. So anyway, that's something to really think about when you're marketing. And I'm no guru by any means, but I will tell you that that's worked for me. One of the things that you'll find when you start getting more of a following is it's really hard to get to comment on everything or comment on things that really mean it, because you can't get to the bottom of your feed. When I had about 300 followers on Instagram, I was able to get through my feed and comment on things all the way down through there that were meaningful to me. But then as I got higher and higher, I can sit there and scroll through this Instagram for 30 minutes and still not get to the bottom of my feed. So understand that will happen, but just make sure when you see something that is meaningful to you that you give it a like and a comment, or a like or comment, but the comment means a lot more. Anyway, I appreciate you listening to me. If you have any questions, go ahead and hit me a DM. Comment below if you have anything that I could help you with, or questions that you have. Also, please follow me on all the social media platforms that you're on. If you're on Twitter, if you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you're on LinkedIn, if you're wherever you see this, please follow me. I'd really appreciate it. I also have a podcast out I've been talking about for quite a bit. It's on Apple Podcasts now. It finally got approved. It's TV Max Media. We've done 3 episodes so far. I'm getting ready to interview someone this weekend as well, so we'll have another one coming out on Saturday. Kyle, my partner who is with me in the podcast, should be having one coming out as well. But get commenting. Meaningful comments if it brings you value. You don't have to comment on mine if I don't bring you any value, but if someone else brings you value daily, please comment. Let them know that they're doing a great job. Have a good day.